What up? Welcome to the most hated podcast. I'm Ahava Elian. So, I want to talk about LeBron staying in LA. LeBron is probably going to stay in LA for probably 2 or 3 more years. And the real problem with that for you LA fans is, and me, I'm a Laker fan too, but I'm also a LeBron fan first. And what I wanted to say was we're probably going to be there for a while. We're going to be there for a while. Probably at least 2 to maybe 3 more years. But see, the problem with that is, will Luka want to stay? Will Luka want to stay in LA if the salary cap is eaten up by him and LeBron? Well, being honest, LeBron is who is bringing most of the money in. See, when Luka was in Dallas, Dallas wasn't on TV every night like the Lakers are. Now, the Lakers is a bigger brand, but if LeBron was in Cleveland and Luka was in Dallas, who would be on TV more? Cleveland or Dallas? And we know the answer is obviously Cleveland. So Luka don't want to waste his career in playing in a place that LeBron is there eating up so much salary cap. He wants to play with LeBron, but Luka got to get paid and LeBron got to get paid, rightfully so. So now we're in this conundrum where, will Luka stay in LA? And I'm going to tell you guys, man, Laker fans, you are putting yourself in a position to get heartbroken. You doing all that hating on LeBron, where now he's in control of really the Lakers' fortune. Y'all begging him for a discount, right? Right? You begging him. Give us a few million off so we can go get another player. Invest in the Lakers. Take off $15 million, $20 million so we can go get another player. You want him to do that for you, but you steady on TikTok and on YouTube in the comment section talking about you hate him and he needs to go. Well, he's not going to go. He's not. He loves LA. Now, you see these colors I got on right here. He can come on to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Ohio Kings, bro. You see, Ohio Kings. King James, anytime you feel like it, bro, come on back to the Cavs, bro. Because if Cleveland doesn't win this year, I would love LeBron to get with the Lakers and say, look, I know you guys want to build for Luka's future. Let me get on out your way. Can you please put together a package to trade my son to Cleveland? I'm going to walk away, give you guys $15 million in cap space, because that's what you Laker fans don't understand. You don't get that whole $50 million this year. You're only going to get about $15 million to go and try to sign somebody like a mid-level player. But let's let LeBron walk away from you guys. And then when you are losing, then you're going, oh, man, Luka. Next, y'all going to be clowning Luka, saying Luka ain't enough. I mean, yeah, truth be told, honestly, y'all hated Kobe Bryant for a while. You Laker fans, you hated Kobe. Pass the ball, Kobe. Pass the ball. Then when Shaq left, y'all was mad about that. Y'all want Shaq to stay. Shaq was the MVP of all of those championships that they won. So Shaq leaving was a big deal. And there's a lot of Laker fans who didn't like Kobe. Said he shot the ball too much. You want him to pass some. Kobe, pass the ball. So anyway, you'll be hating on Luka Doncic the same way. thinking that the Lakers are just automatic, a lock to win championships, but they're not. You guys won a championship with LeBron, and now you say, oh, that wasn't enough. What are you saying? You was in a lottery for 2 years. For 2 years. Oh, yeah, with 2 years at least, you got Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball from the lottery. And Julius Randle, y'all got Julius too. He was a great college player, so he probably was an early draft pick. And, so I don't know. But my point, in my main point that I did want to bring out is this. You might lose Luka hating on LeBron, because LeBron will stay just to spite. Luka can't get no other player to come in, so he say, let me go play with Jokic. Yeah, Luka go with Jokic. Yeah, Luka go over there with Jokic. LeBron stay here. LeBron stay in L.A. because that's where his businesses are. That's where his family is. And he's making a lot of moves in L.A. He's a very big power player. Now, once he goes and buys a NBA team, because y'all already got him practicing, giving $30 million to the Lakers. That's an investment. He's part owner of the Lakers at that point. But once he goes and gets an NBA team, then he'll say, okay, I'm cool on LA for a little while. But Bronny is in LA for another 2 years at least, right? And then he got a fourth-year option where the Lakers can say, okay, Bronny, we cool. So Bronny's there for 2 more years. He'll probably stay there until Bronny feel like he want to move on out. So just Lakers fans, I want you guys to get your popcorn ready. I want you to get your mind right and love the king. Love the king, man. He's going to be there for another couple of years. And I hear some of you podcast hosts, like in the pit of your stomach, you want to say, I want LeBron to leave. I see it. I see it. You want LeBron to leave, but you can't say it because you don't know if you're going to cross paths with LeBron. You don't know what kind of connects that you can benefit from with LeBron. So, man, it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing plays out. Well, Luka is up for an extension. Luka will probably sign this extension. So Luka will be there. Y'all still have Luka. But just because you guys are so ungrateful, I would really love for Luka to go and play with Jokic. Go play with Jokic. That's your bro. Y'all will be a phenomenal duo. And you could win a championship with Jokic. And then LeBron, we can get KD to come to LA. And you and KD can play together. Then next year, Bryce will be there. And then probably we'll get Gilbert Arenas' son, draft him to come into LA. And we'll have Bronny, Lil Gil, KD, Bron, Bryce. And we'll be out there balling. See, we'll have our youth and we'll have our experience, our championship experience and championship medal. So, Lakers, I know you guys was in a rush to try to push LeBron out the door and give the keys over to Luka, but, I heard Tim Ledber say, as long as LeBron is, as a matter of fact, it was Rick Bucher. Yeah, Rick Bucher. He said that as long as LeBron is on the team, it'll never be Luka's team for real. And that was true. That was true. Luka can't just say, forget LeBron. It don't work. It's too awkward. it's too awkward. And you need a third star in there so LeBron could fall back. LeBron would ideally be a third, fourth option on this team. He could really sit up, run PG, and then just pick the whole defense apart. He don't like to shoot. Don't make him shoot. Get them killers. Get them shooters. But y'all think Luka need the ball in his hand. Luka need to learn how to play off ball because he's laboring up the court with them young athletic wings defending and hounding him. By the time he get up the court, they was trapping him right there at half court in the corner. He couldn't even see, throwing turnovers and everything. So you get enough tape on Luka, you'll understand that, once we get it across half court, Luka's in position, then throw it to Luka and let Luka pick the defense apart. But nah, man. I mean, LeBron is going to stay in LA. He's not walking away. He's not gonna give back $50 million. He's not doing none of that. So get your mind, trade Austin Reeves. That's your best bet. Trade Austin Reeves and trade some of those other players away, I guess. I don't know what you're going to do, but LeBron got to be there. He's there to stay. He's vested in LA. He's got them billions of dollars. And I don't think that it's fair for him to just walk away because of public pressure from Laker fans who are completely delusional and ungrateful for what LeBron has brought to them, which is box office, nationally televised games, excitement every game. Even when we lose, it's still an entertaining game to watch. Like, you could sit there and even hate watch LeBron. So he's there to stay. So you got to get Luka to sign that extension ASAP. You want to get Luka to sign before LeBron opts out. Because once LeBron opts out, then Luka say, man, what you about to do? You about to stay? When LeBron say, yeah, for $50 million too. Luka say, oh, man, I can't. I'm going to wait till free agency next year and see what I can test myself on the market and see what I can get. LA is a beautiful draw. And Luka would be perfect for the Lakers. But he can't waste his career. He can't waste his career with a cap-heavy team where you can't get a third or fourth scoring option in there. And Luka needs some viable big men. Luka needs a lot. In order for Luka to win, they need to rebuild that whole team. They really do. I mean, you see, they already didn't play none of the bench players. LeBron is the next best player on the team. And who else? Austin Reeves? I don't think Austin Reeves is going to be able to hold up against no scrappy, real crazy defenders. I don't think so. I mean, no. Especially not dribbling the ball up the court. Austin cannot handle it. Luka is not really being able to handle it for real. You need a point guard now. You need a real point guard. You need some wing defenders, and Luka want two big men, two lob threats. You got Jackson Hayes, but you won't play him, so you have to go out and get two new big men. Who you about to go get? And you don't got no money. You're going to have to trade. You're going to have to rebuild that whole team for Luka. So it's going to be a process. And then next year, Luka going to have to learn all of those players again. So Lakers, I mean, if I was you, I would LTL. And that's learn to love LeBron. Okay, everybody put the L's up in the chat. Get L's up in the chat. And that could be for Luka. It could be for Lakers. It could be for LeBron. Or it could stand for losing. Because who won? Did Rob Pelinka get GM of the year? Because that was not a good award. Like Rob Pelinka, Luka fell in his lap, according to the reports that we've been hearing. Luka fell in Pelinka's lap. He did not like work a deal and make sure that they got, no, he didn't. So he rescinded the Mark Williams trade and signed Alex Len. Those was two stupid things, and they reared their ugly head the game that got you eliminated. And you like Pelinka? Pelinka is a bad GM. He's done nothing. He couldn't execute any trades. He got Luka given to him. And because Nico loved Kobe. And so he reached out. But Pelinka, like, I don't know about relationships or whatever, but it don't seem like Pelinka is doing that good of a job. You did go get Dorian Finney-Smith, which I thought that was good. But really, D'Lo, Dorian Finney-Smith, they're about the same. And you need that point guard. You need D'Lo. Like, in a way, you do need D'Lo. And D'Lo has had some bad games, but he's also won some games. I didn't see Dorian Finney-Smith win any games. D'Lo has actually went nuclear and won games for the Lakers. So I can't really just say Dorian Finney-Smith is that much better than D'Lo. Not night and day. You know, it's not a significant upgrade. They do different things. And I like DFS though. I mean, I really like him. Every time when he in the game, I feel that. But I'm just saying, as far as Pelinka is concerned, that trade isn't a feather in his cap like that. And D'Lo, don't forget, D'Lo has won some games. You know? So, let me know what you think. What would it take? This is what I want you to answer. What would it take for you to stop being a Laker fan? Could LeBron possibly drive you away from being a Laker fan and washing your hands with the Lakers until he gets up out of there? Or are you a true Laker fan and you love every player that comes on the Lakers as an adopted family member, and now they are a part of that family, including LeBron, including Bronny, and including Bryce, who will be there in 2 years? As the Lakers owe LeBron that much for the billions of dollars that he's created for the NBA and for the Lakers and for ESPN, especially ESPN. ESPN has, oh my God, they done ate good for 20-some years off of LeBron. If it wasn't for LeBron, ESPN probably would have went under. Especially when all of their hosts was just leaving, going to Fox. They don't even have a roster no more. I mean, they still got Stephen A. Smith over there, but Stephen A. politically is my brother. Stephen A. sports analyst is buffoon. You know, it's you know, it's loud, it's obnoxious, it's extra, it's character. He's a character, you know. But politically, when he on his own podcast, politically, I like the stuff that he says, you know, most of the time. But let me know in the comments what you think. Are you going to hang in there with the Lakers for LeBron era to continue? We say year 23. LeBron will retire at year 25. He'll play 23, 24, farewell tour in 25, and that will be a wrap. 25 years in the NBA. What a marvelous accomplishment, and still playing at a high level. At a high level. All right, let me know what you think. And as always, thank you for watching.